Hello, my name is MightyPredaking, and this review is going to be over the Fall of Cybertron Soundwave and Laserbeak. Before we get into Soundwave here, let's go ahead and take a look at Laserbeak. And some of the things that I added to him, I put a Decepticon logo on the top of his head, and I also cut some eyes out for him to give him a little bit more character, a little bit more detailed, because originally it was just all black, and it didn't look that great to me. Then, as you can also see, I got the idea from the G1 Laserbeak, so there you go. And taking a look at some of the detail, there are the wings, the tail's got some detail in it. Other wing on the bottom, it's just mainly the data disk and the little intricate parts and screws. But to transform this guy is you just swing this part back, the wings will come with it, fold the tail around, pull these sides in, just like so. And there you have the data disk. Now he does have a little gimmick, and there's all the little Laserbeak portions, so nicely molded detail on this side. With this little button here, you can drop it, and he transforms. There you go, there's Laserbeak. Now, as you guys well know, I'm not a big fan of gimmicks, especially the little mech tech weapons that are coming with the Transformer Prime. I'd rather not even have them at all. Just give me a plain, simple, regular weapon like I'm used to getting. But these guys, they are in a 2-pack. You can pick up, I think it's Frenzy Rumble, Ravage, and Ratbat, which I think they're a little too pricey. If they were more in the $6, $7 range, I'd probably end up picking them up. But because I already have the G1s, and I'm getting the Masterpiece versions, I don't see the point in, I'm not a completist with things that are Fall of Cybertron. Basically, completist with G1, and everything else is I just buy what I like. So I wanted to get some size comparisons. We'll do articulation, we'll do the transformations. Here is Fall of Cybertron Shockwave, and here is Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime, which I think both these figures should have been Voyagers themselves. Because in every cartoon I've ever seen, Shockwave and Optimus Prime are always taller than Soundwave. So I don't get the way this is going, but if you know anything about Hasbro, they do not care about what's in scale. I mean, Astro Train is one of the shorter G1 Transformers, yet in the movie, all the Transformers, even Devastator, can come fully assembled inside Astro Train. So Hasbro does not care about size difference. And as you can see here, that Shockwave is quite a bit taller than Fall of Cybertron, Transformers Prime Megatron. So you get quite a bit of bang for your buck with this guy. He is really probably one of the larger Voyager figures that I've seen yet. And even though, he also comes with the Laserbeak, I do wish that he came with an extra little gun here, because he can hold the gun in either one of his hands. He even has a little trigger finger on this one, to where this one's just a fist. But I've got to have his shoulder cannon. To me, that's what Soundwave looks like. That's the way I've got to have him. But if they said it just didn't work into the cost, then I totally dig it, because you gave us a huge robot, for a Voyager. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation real quick, and then I want to transform him into that quote-unquote boombox that I don't really think it looks that great, and then we'll do the the vehicle and robot transformation. So as far as articulation goes, he can move his head quite a bit. I don't think it goes 360 degrees, or at least mine doesn't, because once you get to right about there, it seems like it's very stiff. Either mine's just like super stiff, or I'm just weak. So as far as where the arms go, you can rotate the shoulders here. You can also bend in and out right here. It does rotate here at the bicep, bend at the elbow. Check that out. That's part of transformation, but that is the articulation in his arm, so that's really nice. He can bend in and out with his wrist while also rotating at the wrist as well. So quite a bit of articulation there in the arm. Move that back. These do come up and down, but that's not really articulation. That's part of transformation. He doesn't rotate at the waist. He can bend all over here at the leg, in and out. So a lot of movement, real free. Rotate here at the thigh, bend at the knee, 90 degrees, and also come in and out with the foot. That's about as far as up with the foot, but you can get, some pretty decent poses out of this guy. Really nice. Now let's go to this boombox thing that apparently everyone likes. Me personally, I think it looks like a mistransformed Transformer, but it's whatever. It's whatever people like. If you like it, do it that way. Leave it on your shelf. But we'll just push his hands in there. We will come back with this section here. just leave that there. Open this up and come down with the arms. Well, those little pegs will peg into a hole down here. And shut these together. Get in there. Go ahead and bend these arms down just like so. This comes up. And I just kind of leave it just like that. And then with these legs, just rotate here at the thigh. Bring that around. Bring the foot around. And there you go. If that's how this is how I did it. I don't know how everyone else is doing it. I guess you could do it that way if you wanted. You could even probably add this gun and pretend it's an antenna or something. But there's that little boombox thing. It doesn't actually set up. It kind of leans back, but it's whatever. I mean, if you dig it, then do it. But we'll go ahead and transform him back to his robot form, and then we'll go from vehicle and back to robot. Just because you guys I don't want you having to go to boombox mode and then to car, so I just wanted to make it a little bit easier on you guys. And we won't worry about the hands. So you're going to push these hands in that I already have pushed in there. You're going to rotate these wheels up and until they won't go anymore. So just like so. With this section here, you're going to come all the way back. Come with the arm, just like so. Flip this open, come down, and peg that into place. Do it this one again. Flip the arm around like that. Come out with this section. This peg will fit in this hole here, so you'll need to come down with that shoulder and peg that into place there. And these little two pegs will get together. There you go. Then with these wheels, you will spin those around just like that. These arms, make sure they're just straight, and then you'll just rotate, and that all fits flush in there really nice. Look on this arm, just make sure all that is straight and flush, and that'll rotate around there and fit just like that. Then with these legs, we're going to come forward with them, come up with this little section here, and slide that all the way forward. You're going to bend or basically break this section off the waist and take this crotch, move it around, and then it will peg into place as well. And then you can see that there are these two little pegs right in here. Those will actually fit, when you swing this around, it'll fit in the toe there. This section here, make sure that goes in together, and you can push that foot down. Go ahead and bend at the knee 90 degrees. That will bring that section in. There we go. Foot down. Slide this back. And then you can pull out this little thing. There we go. And just kind of fold it up in there. Put the little gun on top. And in all honesty, I'm not really sure what kind of car this is supposed to be. If it maybe like a Hummer or something like that, with a little Gatling gun on top. I know it's Fallout Cybertron. They didn't know anything about humans, so didn't have to make like a. They could just make a brick with two wheels on it, and that's a car. So I do like the way he looks, actually, as far as his paint goes. The robot or the vehicle itself, I'm not a big fan of, but as you can see, you got a nice, purple wheels here. You got purple accent, purple here. You've got nice red at the top, gold back here, gold here at the front, purple. I mean, it's done really nice. You got all the gray all over the place. They could have easily just given us blue, gray, and said, you guys are going to buy it anyway because it's Soundwave, so we're not even going to try. But it is pretty nice. I do dig it, and I can see why people might even put it this way on their shelf. So another little thing that I thought this was kind of cool. You might not know what this figure is. If you guys do, let me know. But there we have a little guy there at the top, because that kind of looks like a little seat to me. I guess that, if you wanted, you could put a little Diaclone driver there. But I put this guy in. I think it kind of looks kind of cool, like he's a little manning a little turret up there. But let's go ahead and get this guy transformed. First thing we're going to do is separate his gun here. Going to push this forward, bend his feet out. Go ahead and extend those all the way. With these legs, you just kind of come out like this, and that'll help you unpeg those. I wouldn't come just fully back, or you might end up breaking the peg. Come out with the legs just like so. Break at the waist, and go ahead and spin that around. You can go ahead and rotate these legs down. And with this section here, going to just come back with it all the way back, and we'll just spin that around just like so. Then with these arms, go ahead and extend those. Swing these wheels around. Disconnect this portion up here. Unplug at the arms, bring the shoulders up, spin them around, close that. Bring the shoulder up, spin it around, close that up, and pull out his little hands. You kind of just have to, there we go. Fiddle with them. See if you can, if you have fingernails, it's probably a little bit easier to grab a little piece of them. Now, I did want to show this one little gimmick. Like I said before, I don't like gimmicks. You can press down on his shoulder. It's got a little eject button. I'll go ahead and put this little data disk in there. I've only tried this once and it didn't work out very well, so this is the second attempt. Alright, so close that up. And as you can see, this doesn't push all the way in anymore just because we have the data disk in there. And I think you can put maybe about 3 or 4 in there. I'm not really sure because I only have this one, like I said before. But you know, it'll extend it. So the more you put in there, the fully extended it'll be. If you're a kid, I can see you having a lot of fun with this actually, because you press. I don't even know if I'm going to do it right, but you press this. It didn't even work. So. Maybe that's why I don't like gimmicks, is because I'm not even good at them. Alright, so push that, and go, you're free. He won't even do it, but anyways, he's supposed to shoot out, drop out, and then he just transforms, so that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I know I'm a total noob with these little gimmicks, but whatever. That's probably why I don't like them. But I'll talk to you later, guys, and